Welcome to 2K Sports. We have a Monday night of basketball for you. Joined by Grant Hill and Tim Legler. This is Brian Anderson. And Grant, when your team is in the second game of a back-to-back, do you play it differently?
You know, it depends on what happened in the first game. Did your starters have to play a lot of minutes? Did you get into double overtime? It just depends, B.A.
So let's take a look at the starters for the Philadelphia 76ers. We've got Jackson. He's out there with Klay Thompson. Charles Bassey is out there with R.J. Barrett. And it's Sampson in at the 4. And here's Thompson for 3. No luck on that one. Now the Magic with it. Brown inside, guarded by Barrett. Brown, no good. Barrett against Brown. Pass to Sampson. Five on the clock. Got a piece of it. Now here's Curry. His last outing, he had 18 points. Freak passes to Lively. And a slam dunk by Lively.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
All it takes is a half second of carelessness, and someone will be rocking the rim going the other way.
Barrett can't hit. Now here's Brown. Tight defense on him. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line. Grant, the thing about Jaylen Brown, he doesn't need a lot of space to get his shot off.
You know, B.A., he has a quick release and rises high on his jumper. Has a great up fake and can stop on a dime. Usually all the space he needs to find his shot.
Well, after the Magic traded away Dwight Howard back in 2012, it seems like they spent about a decade in limbo, Grant.
That's so true, B.A. And once they finally committed to building through the draft, the turnaround was pretty rapid, showing the upside of drafting and developing from the ground up.
Here's Sampson. And Freak pulls it down. The Magic have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Curry. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
First personal foul.
Tim, does it seem to you that Stephen Curry gets better when the buzzer is approaching?
Well, if that's true of anyone, it's Steph, B.A., a former clutch player of the year. He's very comfortable with the outcome in his hands.
And the first one at the line is good. And Stephen Curry's been so good for so long. Tim, we tend to forget that early ankle injuries held him back.
Yeah, really, Brian, hard to imagine what he's overcome. Surgery in seasons 2 and 3 that strengthened his lower body and got those ankle braces. Sports medicine has unleashed a killer.
And so Curry nails both of them.
Two-part equation. You have to be aggressive enough to get to the line, then talented enough to sink them.
Back to Jackson. It's stolen by Curry. Jackson. Pass to Sampson. Here's Bassie. And here's Jackson. Just 5 to shoot to stop the run. Here's Sampson. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. Philadelphia shooting their first free throw tonight.
For the 76ers, Simpson. One shot.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
And Brown has got the ball here for Orlando. Brooks outside. Lively with a screen on Barrett to the paint. And Lively with a basket on the assist from Brown. Lively's got his second basket of the night.
Yeah, and we've seen Brown take strides as a playmaker out of the pick and roll.
Pass to Jackson. Here's Sampson. Shot clock at 6. Thompson passes to Sampson. The three-pointer off the mark. Magic leading by 6. Brooks outside. Brown with a screen. This one for 3. The rebound by Jackson.
Well, the defense should consider themselves lucky there because he's not usually one to miss those kinds of looks.
Thompson, no good. For Orlando, they've gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. Thompson against Brown. Launches a 3. They get it back. Lively passes to Freak. Oh, nice fake, but the layup's off the mark. 76ers trail by 6. Pass to Sampson. Now Bassie. Yet to see a basket. Jackson outside. Here's Sampson. Throws it up high. And an emphatic jam on the lob.
Great teamwork and great timing.
Oh, spectacular play. Outside Curry. Nice pass. Nice catch. And a resounding dunk.
I love the throwback basketball. Work it down low and set up your teammate.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
You're not going to fool the officials too often on an illegal screen.
Well, my feeling is you just want to make sure it's called consistently both ways.
Magic leading by 6. Outside, Brown. Rebound by Philadelphia. They defeated Washington in their last game.
They had a lot of breaks go their way in that game, and hey, they cashed in when they could.
When you turn great defense into easy offense, you are going to put yourself in a great position.
Back to Curry. The 3 is up. Here's Lively. And a slam dunk by Lively.
And this is something he does all too well. Great position for the putback there.
And I like how he doesn't think twice about passing it out. Just going right for the slam.
Well, defensively, you've got to put a body on him. That guy will ruin you on the offensive glass. Really tough quarter for him shooting the basketball.
Here's Freak. He had a 24-point outing in their last game against Portland.
But he also picked apart the defense with his passing. I mean, this guy can really read the floor.
Thompson scanning the floor. Oh, got a piece of it. Curry with it. Jackson in his pocket. Lively with a screen on Jackson. Curry from deep three-point land. That won't go either for Curry. 76ers trail by 6. Here's Jackson. The Sixers again can't hit.
I don't know if you can credit the defense for that. It was just a missed opportunity.
Here's Brown. And the Jammed by Brown.
You can tell Brown is having fun. What a phenomenal dunk artist he is.
So Nick Nurse has decided to call timeout here. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. For the Magic, Robinson, he's checked in for Lively. Alexander Walker comes in for Brooks. And Mitchell subbed in for Curry. Philadelphia also making some changes. George, he's checked in for Bassey. Bailey comes in for Klay Thompson. And it's Colin Sexton in for Jackson. And Barrett has got the ball here for Philadelphia. Trailing by 8, and this is their first time matched up with Orlando this year. All right, I'm told we've got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, joining us now with the latest news. Shams, what's the update?
Thank you, B.A. Even though still early in the season, the Spurs front office is getting things done. They wanted a star at the point guard spot, and they got one with De'Aaron Fox joining the team. Making a move for a star like Fox is the type of thing that can shape this franchise for not only this year, but the seasons to follow. The speed, athleticism, and playmaking that Fox is known for is something that this team felt was well worth the price they paid.
Always something going on, and we appreciate the update, Shams. Thanks. Clock at 4. Sexton, that's good.
Well, he's a guy they look to go to, and now you see why.
Here's Freak. On the wing, Mitchell. Over Sexton. Mitchell misses.
Hey, sometimes the best looks don't equate to points.
Barrett against Brown. And there's a pick. Pass to Bailey. Well, there's the shot clock violation. So they'll turn it over.
Slick move. Excellent timing and fast hands led to the steal.
Walter, he's checked in for Brown. Orlando leading by 6. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
First personal foul.
That's on Colin Sexton.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
First one falls for him. And when you think of the league's point of attack pests, Davion Mitchell earns his keep defensively, Legs.
Well, we've all taken notice of that on-the-ball defense. He is one of the best in the league at that, but he is starting to find his scoring prowess in this league as well as he continues to improve his efficiency.
Great defender. Pass to Bailey. Now George. 11 feet out, and he hits it.
Yeah, Paul George is just a great mid-range jump shooter.
Here's Walter. Outside Robinson. Now here's Mitchell. And there's the drive. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
That's just a smart play right there. The right pass to a ready shooter.
76ers trail by 8. Outside Barrett. Pass to Sampson. Here's Bailey. It's hauled in by the Magic. Coming off a win against the Blazers.
Oh, my. That was a game for the ages. A fierce battle that really could have gone either way. But they were fortunate they pulled it out.
Well, when you pull out a close game like that, it really can do wonders for your confidence.
From deep, Mitchell. It's hauled in by Sampson. Sampson's got 6 rebounds in the game. Tipped. With the drive.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
Well, it's just an outstanding effort thus far. They've done a great job at both ends.
Here's Sampson, and he gets it to go. Now 2 of 6 in the game.
And you like the balance here, not just falling in love with the 3-ball.
Magic leading by 8. Here's Freak. Oh, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
What a great pass. It was on time and on target.
So Nick Nurse has decided to call a timeout here. He's going to talk it over with his guys.
Yeah, they needed to call one there. They're forcing the issue, and it's leading to ugly turnovers.
Okay, let's fire up the 2K leaderboard. Last year, you really had to protect the ball against these teams. 5th on the list, the 76ers.
And this is a team that takes great pride in being aggressive on the defensive end. They take good risk and know when to go after opportunities for steals.
1:19 left to play in the first. To the inside, here's Sampson. And in 7 attempts, he's drained 3.
Well, you want those shots anytime you can get them. High percentage at the rim.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Hey, the Magic building up a roster of players who D up. Coach Jamal Mosley said, your culture is the type of guys you bring in, the type of people you have around. If you're a defensive team, then you probably have defensive guys. You can't be that and have all shooters that don't defend. Back to you.
They've got the personnel. Thanks a lot, Allie. Robinson with it. Now guarded by Barrett. Left side, Alexander Walker. Robinson finds Mitchell. 6 on the shot clock. Takes the 3. Offensive rebound. Second shot opportunity. Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Fires the 3. Connects from downtown. Mitchell's got 10 points.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
So far, a great game plan and great execution, but we still have a long way to go.
And so it's Orlando, up 14 as we wrap up the quarter. We hear teams talk about wanting to get the ball inside, but this is how you do it. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Magic.
Well, hey, guys, I mean, can we talk about how unselfish they've been? Just racking up the assist numbers, moving it around with great precision.
And how about the work they've done inside, just owning the paint so far?
Mitchell Robinson is out there with Dylan Brooks. Then it's Jaylen Brown. Then it's Nickeil Alexander-Walker. And it's Curry in it to 1. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Magic. Here's Alexander Walker, and it's good. Fought through contact, hit the shot, and will go to the line. You know, it seems like players today have more freedom with their shot selection than ever before, Tim.
Yeah, B.A., there's no question about it. I think you could actually make the argument coaches are particular in a different way. They're looking more for threes, layups, and dunks, not as much from the mid-range, and if you can add that shot, really makes you stand out.
So interesting. I've seen coaches take players out for not shooting open shots.
Oh, I wish I had that coaching when I played.
Pass to Brown. It's rebounded by George. 76ers trail by 16. Here's Bailey. The shot off that time. Excellent D there from Lively. Brown scanning the floor. Outside, Alexander Walker. Back to Brown. Pass to Alexander Walker. Over Sexton. And another miss by Orlando. And here's Jackson. He'll bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. Outside Sexton. Here's Bailey. Beyond the arc. And he misses again. Now 0 for 3. Magic leading by 16. Outside, Brown to the middle. Taken away. Jackson against Brooks. Jackson, the pass to Bailey. Philadelphia moving it around. Outside Sexton. For 3, George. And it's Orlando with a rebound.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Pass to Curry. Now Lively. Now here's Alexander Walker. And here's Curry for 3. And once again, off the mark by Orlando. 76ers trail by 16. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Well, protecting the rim, plays like that really bolster your defense.
Misses in close. Philadelphia's gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Outside for Sexton. Inside. Oh, Brooks with the steal. Brown against Sexton. Pass to Brooks. And once again, off the mark by Orlando. For Philadelphia, they've gone 0 for 6 in the second. Not looking good. To win the cold spell. It doesn't go for him.
Nothing going his way this quarter offensively. Time to recalibrate.
And here's Brown for 3. Fires in the triple. Brown's got 8.
A quality three-point shooter. Brown stretches your defense, making Jalen that much harder to guard.
So Nick Nurse has decided to call timeout here. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Thompson, he's checked in for Bailey. Intercepted, and it's Orlando on the break. Tipped away. Fast break, here comes Philadelphia. Thompson passes to George. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Well, Paul George understands how to draw contact on his way to the rim. He earns a trip to the line.
Philadelphia shooting their second and third shots at the line here.
2 shots.
And he makes the first. And at his peak, Paul George averaged 7 free throw attempts per game. Tim, that number's seen a precipitous decline.
Well, in particular, the last few seasons, and I think with his injury concerns, BA, you understand him being less inclined to hunt contact. Yeah, Paul George is the consummate professional. Some nights he's the alpha, and then some nights he can understand he has to take on a secondary role.
Outside, Alexander Walker. Yes, it's good. Alexander Walker's got his second basket. 76ers trail by 19. Left side, Sexton. Here's Jackson, and the dunk by Jackson.
A brilliant dunk, and he hangs up there for a while, too.
Like he's posing for the camera. He's just hanging out, posing for pictures, just making himself at home. Sexton against Brown. Back to Curry, down to 5 on the shot clock. Shoots over Jackson, and there's Curry on the assist from Brown. And the Magic lead by 19.
He's really become a better all-around player. Brown's passing continues to evolve. Nice find.
George's shot is off.
Just hasn't been his night so far, and if he's unable to find his rhythm, this might be a long night for them.
Brown passes to Alexander Walker. Lively with a screen on Thompson. The shot by Alexander Walker, no good.
Yeah, so many times we will see shooters of any caliber miss that wide open three.
Back to Jackson. Up top, Thompson. Outside, Sexton. There's a screen by Bassey. Sexton misses.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Alexander Walker, the pass to Lively.
Interior passing is so difficult if you aren't precise. They were right there. Nice work.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Here's George. Philadelphia with another miss.
You hate to pile on, but his poor shooting night has really hurt the team.
Brown against Thompson. Brooks outside. The three from Curry. He buries it from 3. Curry's got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, if there's one guy in this league, you better run off the three-point line. It's Curry.
Jackson outside. Pass to Thompson. To halt the run. Rebound by the Magic. Curry with it. 7 points in the game. All sorts of time. And he drops that one in. Curry's got 9.
And the defense just has no answers for him right now. With each made basket, the more his confidence continues to grow.
Pass to George. Let's go with a 3. Orlando grabs the miss. Lively's got 7 rebounds in the game.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Well, he's not having as much success shooting the ball early as he wanted, but so far, it's not hurting their team performance.
And here is Thompson. George outside. There's the triple. Jaylen Brown with a rebound. Brown's got 5 rebounds in the game. On the wing, Brooks. Outside, Alexander Walker. Outside, Brown. Here's Lively. And a slam dunk by Lively.
That's a great look. His teammate was on the move, but he put it right where it needed to be.
Outside, Sexton. George passes to Thompson. There's a screen by Bassey. Down low. They still need this. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
You know, he's smaller for the center position by NBA standards, but his leaping ability more than makes up for his lack of height.
Orlando calls timeout. Philadelphia. Sampson, he's checked in for Bassie. Walker comes in for George. And Barrett subbed in for Klay Thompson. Here's Orlando. They're on an 18-6 run. Pass to Walter. Screen by Robinson. Here's Brown. Now shooting 50% for the game. He's 4 for 8.
Terrific initiative from the swing man. Brown is smart at understanding when to look to score inside.
Here's Walker. Brown with the steal. In transition, the Magic on the run. Basket counts. Brown's got 7 points for the quarter.
Well, certainly been a good night for him, and it is showing on the scoreboard.
Outside Sexton. Pass to Sampson. Over Robinson. Sampson's shot is off. Orlando has gone 2 of 5 from distance here in the second quarter. And here's Brown. 12 points for him. Clock at 6. The Magic need to put one up here. Barrett with it. Now guarded by Brown. Walker's shot is off.
The defense doing just enough there to affect that shot.
Brown finds Robinson. And a great assist by Brown as that one goes in. Brown's got 4 assists in the game. And the 76ers shooting a poor 25% for this game so far. Jackson outside. They set the pick. Here's Barrett. And a nice finish on the layup. Barrett's got his first points of the night.
Well, you got to hit Barrett harder than that if you want to stop him from scoring. That's light work for him.
Pass to Walter. Back to Brown. He's off on that one. Some solid defense from Barrett. Here's Sexton. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
And the quickness is unmatched. Tough for defenders to check Sexton. I mean, he just draws the contact right there.
At the line for 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. And the 76ers making a change here. Bailey's checked in. All right, both free throws good from Sexton.
And they seem to have taken a more heads-on approach this quarter, and it's getting them to the free throw line.
Robinson a screen on Barrett. Here's Brown. That's his 6th make in 11 tries.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense.
Sexton looking around. Walker, a screen on Mitchell. Here's Sexton. It's been all about Jaylen Brown for the Orlando Magic. On the glass, he was an absolute tyrant, just owning the boards. Let's send it courtside and check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
I'm alongside Coach Nick Nurse, and I know you're not too happy with the execution at the defensive end. What needs to be cleaned up?
Yeah, we're making some mistakes on some of the switches. We're making some mistakes on some of the weak side. And then when we did get them to miss a couple, they tipped them right back in. So lots to clean up there.
Okay, it'll be a tough halftime speech from Coach.
Appreciate it, Allie. And we'll be coming right back after this break, ready for the third quarter.
Hey folks, happy you joined us. The action tonight, a bit wild and a big deficit now for the Philadelphia 76ers.
They say live by the 3, die by the 3. Right now, they're on life support.
Agreed. They're shooting their way right out of this.
And now to some other news. We've got some trades to talk about.
Adding a dynamic guard to the mix, De'Aaron Fox will inject energy into this team. fantastic at running the point, and very creative. An unselfish player. Exciting move for the organization and their fan base.
And that'll do it for us. Thanks for stopping by. We'll head back down to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the third quarter.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it's been a runaway. Jaylen Brown having a dominant impact in this game.
He's been excellent at cutting through the defense and giving them fits around the basket.
I wouldn't want to have to be out there trying to keep up with them. It's really difficult when he shows you this kind of energy offensively.
And Brooks has got the ball here for the Magic. Next matchup, they'll be at home against the Celtics. That'll conclude their longest homestand of the season, 5 games. So on the floor for Philadelphia, they've got Charles Bassey. Klay Thompson is out there with Jackson. Then it's R.J. Barrett, and it's Sampson in at the 4-man position. Jackson against Curry. Outside Barrett. Chalk up 2 there.
Such a gutsy player. Barrett takes on challenging defenders in style and stays in control.
Curry passes to Lively. Fast break. Here comes Philadelphia.
Magic foul call. Stephen Curry. First personal foul. First team
After
foul.
seeing a franchise player like Luka Doncic traded, do you think there's anyone who is truly untouchable now, Tim?
Well, I tell you what, that trade, BA, made me realize nobody in this league is immovable. You just don't know what the future holds, and I think fewer guys will stay with one team their entire careers.
That was a shocker for sure. And he knocks down the first one. That misses, so he splits the free throws. Orlando shooting at a respectable 49%. Brooks, the pass to Lively. And a slam dunk by Lively.
Hardwood is your friend. He used it to his advantage there.
A little over a minute gone here in the second half. Jackson outside. Now here's Barrett to the middle. And that one is hammered home.
And the more you see Barrett, the more you realize he is comfortable now passing the basketball, as evidenced by that assist right there.
Well, that's a fantastic view there from the AT&T Connected Cam. Here's Orlando. Pass to Lively. Now Brown. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Brown's got 16 points.
You're taking over this one in effortless fashion. When Brown is cooking like this, keep working the ball to him.
For 3, Barrett. He drops it from range.
Excellent execution coming out of the break. They've taken 3 shots and made 3 shots.
Brown against Barrett. Outside, Brown. 6 to shoot. Rebound by the 76ers. Sampson's got rebound number 8 now. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Hey, Brian. R.J. Barrett, the son of a pro hoops player. He said, quote, as a youngster, my dad programmed me to be aggressive. He always told me, go to the rim, live in the paint. When you do that, you not only score, but you force the whole defense to collapse, and you can make easy plays to hit shooters. CA, back to you.
Playing with purpose. Allie, appreciate the report.
And even from where we're sitting, you can clearly tell it was a foul.
Orlando shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
Shooting 2.
first one falls. Orlando making a switch here. Alexander Walker's checked in. It's both from the stripe. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Barrett passes to Sampson. Now here's Jackson. He's covered by Curry. Philadelphia moving it around. Barrett up top. Launches it. Barrett missing again.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Over to the wing. Here's Freak. Got a hand on it. And so it looks like the Magic will retain possession here.
Magic ball.
Just over 3.5 minutes through the third. 3 on the clock. The baseline Jay connects. The jumper drops. Curry's got 11.
Yeah, no fret from Curry. As long as there's time, he's confident.
Here's Sampson. He's got 7. Inside. And he throws it down. What a terrific lead pass.
Well, he led his teammate and hit him in stride. You really can't do it any better than that.
The third pick in the 2019 draft, R.J. Barrett has that ideal build for an NBA wing, Legs.
Well, B.A., he definitely has that. 6'6", strong, athletic. But what's the biggest key for R.J. going forward? It's consistency with his shooting, which can complement his ability to create off the dribble.
They set the pick. Pass to Alexander Walker. 4-3. It's hauled in by Sampson. Sampson's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Thompson passes to Sampson. There's the steal. Alexander Walker with it. Now Thompson defending. And stolen by Barrett. It's Thompson, high post. No points yet. Now Barrett. Pass to Sampson. It's stolen by Lively. Here's Alexander Walker. And he caps off the break with a monster slam.
And I think that play tells you everything you need to know. They're simply playing at a higher level, getting a steal and turning it into quick points.
Philadelphia calls timeout. Mitchell Robinson comes in for Lively, and Mitchell subbed in for Curry. Philadelphia also making some changes. George, he's checked in for Bassey. Bailey comes in for Thompson, and Sexton subbed in for Jackson. Orlando on D. Sexton passes to George. From behind the arc. Orlando with a rebound. Robinson's got his 5th rebound in this one. Pass to Brooks. Here's Freak. Mitchell with the ball. He's got 10. Robinson a screen on Sexton. From deep, Mitchell. Outside for Brooks. 3-pointer. Pure from 3-point range. Brooks has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Barrett passes to George. Fires from deep. Unable to get that one.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
And here's Mitchell. Fires the 3. Robinson. And a big finish by Robinson.
Got the ball right inside. Such a well-timed pass.
And Barrett has got the ball here for the Philadelphia 76ers. Pass to Bailey. George outside. And Mitchell Robinson picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. And with players now able to earn money at the collegiate level, what does that do for the NBA legs?
Well, I do think overall it's a good thing. As a former college athlete myself, I love to see these guys get rewarded, and possibly you get to the league, you're a little bit more polished and grown up.
Bottom line is you may have made some money, but when you have a chance to play against the best of the best, that's why you go pro.
There's nothing like it.
Outside Robinson. From the stripe. It's hauled in by Sampson.
And that's a good look for him. He just couldn't connect.
The three, Barrett. The Sixers with another miss. Orlando has gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Mitchell, the pass to Robinson. Here's Walter. Pass to Mitchell. And stolen by Sexton. Here's Sampson. A shot to stop the run. And down it goes. 2 points. Sampson's got 4 points this quarter.
Yeah, he found some room there along the baseline, some space at the rim, goes right up and puts it in without resistance.
Stripped it away. Here's Bailey. Still no points. Here's Sexton. And the jumper is good at the free throw line.
Great awareness by Sexton to find the soft spot. Nice pull up there, pure from mid-range.
Oh, George with a steal. The three. And it's Sexton. That time on the assist by Barrett. Sexton's got 9 points.
Strong performance from him, but he may need to do even more if they're going to win this game.
Here's Mitchell. Here's Freak. And that one's good. Nice job on the glass as they picked up 2 on the second effort.
And there he is. I mean, attacking the boards, converting off the misses. I mean, trying to do everything he can to secure this W.
And regardless of the big lead, he just doesn't slow down.
Just 5 on the clock. Robinson against Barrett. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. Nickeil Alexander-Walker picks one up. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Orlando.
Well, not content to take what the defense gives them. I mean, they're attacking the gaps and getting the ball inside.
And they also deserve a lot of credit for getting points off turnovers. Their hustle has allowed them to take advantage of those opportunities.
And he drops the first. Brown, he's checked in for Orlando. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Here's Brown. 16 points for him.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
A minute 58 left in the third quarter here. Some solid defense from Barrett. The 76ers have gotten 7 of 15 shots to hit in the second half. Pass to Bailey. George in the post, working on Robinson. George, no good.
Well, if you're struggling like this, unless you have a wide open look, make that next pass.
This is how you execute in transition, getting all the way to the cup.
Well, if you have an opening, hit that gas pedal, and you will get it easy too.
It's George on the wing. Kicks it out to Barrett. For 3. Out of bounds, it'll be magic ball. And now a chance to see what's coming up for the Philadelphia 76ers. On Friday, they'll match up against De'Aaron Fox and the San Antonio Spurs. And then on Sunday, they'll be taking on Bam Adebayo and the Memphis Grizzlies.
The road is never the highlight of your schedule for any team. But for these guys, it is a chance to go out there, test themselves, and see how well they gel outside of home court. It could be a very valuable experience.
And Philadelphia making a change here. Walker's checked in.
Here tonight has been all about Jaylen Brown, a legit star in this league.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Pass to Sexton. To the inside. Oh, a big finish with a one-handed jam.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those. Here's Freak. Give him 8 points now. Got it off in time to beat the shot clock, but it's no good. And so it's the Orlando Magic cruising into the next quarter with a 30-point advantage. Their defensive efforts have paid off, effectively shutting down the opposing offense. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
Yeah, so impressive for a big guy to make a find like a guard.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. They've got Walter. Marvin Bagley is out there with Drew Eubanks. Then there's Mitchell, and it's Matthews in at the 3. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Magic. McConnell's shot is off. Well, Orlando's shooting a nice 50% for the game. Mitchell, the pass to Bagley. And he converts the layup.
They're winning the battle down low by imposing their will.
The 76ers shooting at 32% from the floor. Not good. McConnell passes to Walker. Here he goes. And the jam by Walker.
Nice slam by the big man Walker, making his presence felt there inside.
Mitchell, the pass to Bagley. To the paint. Here's Eubanks. And he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
I just love the strong finish there inside.
Man, he's got that dunker's mindset, doesn't he? Always ready to pounce. Pass to Iguodaro. Outside Horton Tucker. And we've heard some coaches complain about short turnarounds on back-to-backs legs. Would you like to see more done there?
Well, for those late starts when you arrive at the hotel at 2 or 3 in the morning and you've got to play the next night, those are certainly rough. But I feel like the league has done all they can, eliminating back-to-backs as much as they can. And certainly there's an emphasis on recovery and rest at all costs. Love that look there, locating his teammate and creating an easy basket.
Outside Horton Tucker. Walker in the post. He's covered by Bagley. Walker's shot is off. Mitchell feeling it out a bit. Here's Bagley.
Oh, wow! He's shaking the hoop. He's actually shaking the whole building.
Oh, what a slam. Look here, the fans going crazy right now. McConnell, the rebound by Eubanks. The Magic have got all 4 shots to go in this final quarter. Pass to Matthews. From outside, off the mark. And here's McConnell. He'll bring it up for the 76ers. And the jam by Walker.
Go up and get it, young man. Walker's terrifying when he's attacking the rim.
The Magic shooting 52% from the floor so far. To the wing on the left. Here's Walter. Orlando moving the ball around to the middle. Oh, there's a killer two-hand slam.
Great job on the back end of the play.
Yep, finished with both hands, making sure of it. Outside Horton Tucker. We played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Here's Iguodaro. And it's Bagley with the rebound. The Magic have gotten 5 of 6 shots to go in the fourth. Pass to Matthews. The 3-ball. No good that time.
And all the credit goes to the defender. Very hard to contest threes without fouling.
McConnell against Mitchell. Walker sets a screen. 5 to shoot. Here's McConnell, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D. To grant many of the newer rules to help unlock offenses. Any need to help out the defense?
You know, I think the rules are fine, B.A. It's just about allowing defenders to do their job and limiting the cheap foul calls so they can stay on the floor.
Looking at who's out there now for Philadelphia. Edwards, he's checked in for Walker, and it's Thompson in for Bailey. The 76ers have gotten 3 of 7 attempts in this fourth quarter to fall. Pass to McConnell. To the inside. Here's Iguodaro, and it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Excellent tempo on the play, and he leads his teammate perfectly.
Now here's Mitchell. Three-pointer. Orlando again missing.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Outside for McConnell. Pass to Edwards. The 3 from Thompson. Mitchell grabs a miss.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
And he doesn't have to do it alone. He's got 4 teammates on the floor.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Magic will retain possession.
Just a millisecond late. So close to coming up with a steal there.
And regardless, it's great effort. You love to see that kind of hustle on defense.
Derek Lively, he's checked in for Eubanks. Philadelphia also making some changes. Bassey, he's checked in for Iguodaro. George comes in for Horton Tucker. And it's Jackson in for McConnell. Mitchell with the ball. Bassey on him. Some solid defense from Edwards. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
The 3 from Thompson. Orlando grabs the miss.
Still looking for his first make, and they could really use the help right now.
Walter can't get it to go.
Ooh, I think he wants that one back. I mean, he knows he's capable of better.
Thompson passes to Jackson. Bagley against George. And in recent years, Legs, we're seeing a lot of young teams having success. Also, depth playing big dividends. What's changed?
Well, I think with today's up-tempo style, more players have to cover more ground. It just makes sense that younger, deeper teams are better equipped to handle all that wear and tear.
Young players seem to be more welcome, too, in the NBA culture.
No doubt. They're going to get an opportunity sooner.
He misses the free throw.
And you got to give Paul George credit for his mental toughness. There's always lots of chatter out there, but he tunes it out and just focuses on his game.
Sampson, he's checked in for Edwards. And he's good on the second. Now Robinson. Pass to Alexander Walker. And it's good for 2.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
And they are just breaking the will of their opponent.
Over to the left wing. Up top, Thompson. Picked it out of midair. Here's Walter, defended by Thompson. Mitchell against Jackson. And it's Mitchell, the miss. And so Jackson Jr. will bring it up for Philadelphia. Pass to George. Well, Tim, with the new CBA, we're likely to see a lot more multi-team trades just to make the money work.
Yeah, BA, it's more complicated than ever to trade guys straight up. So now teams have to find ways to make moves that involve bringing in an extra team to absorb salaries.
Those puzzle pieces just got a lot more complicated.
So hard to figure it out.
Shot clock at 5. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
These defenders really need to man up, particularly in the lane.
Jackson outside. Back to George. That basket is good. Off the assist from Jackson. That's 7 points for Paul George.
Well, that makes his night a little bit easier when Paul George gets a look like that inside.
Mitchell with the ball. Shoots over Jackson. Again, the miss by Mitchell. Philadelphia's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Thompson goes in. Bassie. It's good on the putback.
Huge putback. This guy plays with so much energy.
I don't know anybody that goes after the boards harder. Pass to Mitchell. And as NBA franchise values continue to skyrocket, it's pretty amazing to see, isn't it, Legs?
It really is. And even if you're LeBron James, who has said he may want to own a team in the future, he may even need some help footing that bill. It is pricey.
Adding zeros by the decades. Lively passes to Alexander Walker. Another score. His 5th make out of 10 tries.
And I like the fact they didn't settle there. They worked for a higher percentage shot.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Pass to George. There's a minute 54 left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. Well, Orlando shooting at a respectable 49%. And here's Mitchell. Here's Walter, defended by Thompson. Down low. Here's Robinson. And a big finish by Robinson.
Throws it down emphatically.
He's got serious hop, right? You add that to his ability to penetrate, that's 2 easy points.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Magic.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And they pick up their 4th win of the year. Every victory so sweet in the association. And we get spoiled sometimes, but we should take a second to appreciate what a sensational performance this has been for Jaylen Brown.
Well, he had a lot of success making plays for his team and breaking down the defense.
Here's Sampson. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. That's on Derek Lively.
Shooting for Philadelphia, Simpson. At the line for 2.
First free throw is good. Colin Sexton's checked in for the Sixers. And good on the second, so he makes them both. 34 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Jackson against Mitchell. There's 21 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Shot blocked. Outside Sexton. So it's the Magic winning this one easily. We saw two different teams tonight. One played with confidence, operating flawlessly. The other just looked lost.
And the energy in this building was awesome. The crowd was involved from the jump, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see how it all came together.
All right, let's send it down to Allie LaForce, who's with our player of the game.
Thank you very much. Jalen, you had it going. Can you talk about the confidence you had tonight?
I'm just trying to continue to show people what I can do, continue to get better. It's a long journey. It's a process. I still got a long way to go and a lot to learn, so I'm going to just keep going up.
It's all part of the journey. Thanks, Jalen.
All right, Allie, thanks. Great stuff there. And that'll do it, folks. With Tim Legler, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson. As always, we appreciate you tuning in tonight. And now, time for our player of the game, Jaylen Brown.